What's going on, y'all? It is the Impressionist, and I am back with another beat breakdown. This is the third track on my project Last Two, my EP that just came out, and it's called A Solo Race Around the World. Just kind of a weird ambient piece that I was trying to put together. I really wanted to get into the feeling of isolation. You have nothing to sit with but yourself sometimes, and nothing to deal with but your past. So I essentially have a couple of sections in this song, just two main sections. The first one is made up of, I guess, this synth that I've got here, the Haunted Castle synth here. And this, I could not for the life of me find the full project of this, but this is just a bunch of dialogue pieces as well as some sound effects. There's like an ocean in there as well as some burning sound effects.
My foundation is sponsoring a solar race around the world.
Got all these elements fading in and out. And then under that, I just have this synth. It's a sound from the upcoming album that this is precursing here. So it's just those two things kind of playing at once. This fades in and just kind of holds. To me, it just created this kind of sense of foreboding, but there's also this kind of comfort in the sound of this audio piece here, just because of all the kind of like high-end crackly ocean and fire stuff all coming together. And this was all kind of supposed to be based around the concept of, so I had this songwriting notebook. This songwriting notebook, and I was about to be done with it, and I had 2 pages left, and for some reason I thought it'd be cool if I made an EP based on just whatever I could put into those last 2 pages of the notebook. The reason the burning sounds are on there is because the idea is that like I'm burning the notebook, I'm burning all the stuff that I'm writing after it's done being written. So again, as this section is fading out here, you hear this kind of like lo-fi sounding sample, which comes in full. This is the other element that we got. If you don't have headphones or speakers, you might not be able to hear the bass, but kind of computery sounds like, whoa, what's going on? Kind of cool. This was just something that I recorded at the studio that I teach music at. There was a really cool felt piano in our recital room. So I literally set my laptop down next to me. I put on a little metronome, which was the sound of like a drum machine on my phone. And that's literally what the sound is. And I think if I go into another project here, this is the actual recording that I just did in Logic. I added some EQ. Also added this tape machine, J37 tape machine, very classic move these days, and then just a Logic compressor. This never-ending riser thing that's on Logic with a little delay plugin, which is a great plugin. I think it's free. Ooh. So all those kind of science labby type sounds. And then I have this kick drum. It's actually 2 kick drums with some, specific EQs, kind of just carving out the space for those kicks. But yeah, I just wanted this like rumble to come out. I really felt like this occurred in like some like ocean underwater cave or something. So I really like kind of leaned into that feeling. Yeah, just a big reverb on that kick on the Logic Space Designer, which I love and I use all the time, even though I have some other reverb plugins. I love that thing. And then I opened back up the other project. That is this, all compressed. On top of that, I have this, I think is just, it's just the Logic metronome. You put it on a bass setting, you get a pretty good, like very neutral 808 type of sound. There's this narration vocal, which is just me. I had this journal entry that I read that you can hear on the project. But yeah, it's just pretty basic. I put some little like delay on it so that it would, be in that space. And there's a little bit of like, distortion on it. So there's a little distortion coming out of it. So whenever the delay happens, it's like, it kind of has this like cooked feeling to it. The ocean sample that I used throughout all of this stuff kind of creeps in here. I could just listen to that. That could be the album. As this stuff fades out here is a moment that I really love. It feels like there's just this call into the ocean here. Whoa. sounds like a horn or something coming off of a pirate ship or like whatever. And the way I made that was by using the classic Valhalla Supermassive, very free plugin. Put it on the Pisces mode because I'm a Pisces. And I put it on C-beams because I thought that would be perfect for like this ocean sort of feel. And it just has this like never ending. It fades out forever. Anyways, that just fades into literally just skips right into the next song. And that's it. That is the interlude, A Solo Race Around the World from my EP Last Two, which is out right now. If you want to listen to it and the rest of the songs, there's 3 other songs. You should go check it out because it's pretty dope. And it's the precursor EP to my album that's coming out very soon. So stay tuned for all that if you like this, and even if you don't like this. Anyways, this has been The Impressionist. I'll see you soon. Peace.